We want to let you know that schools in Breckinridge County, Kentucky are closed today because of the high wind advisory. In a social media post, the district says it'll utilize its first NTI day instead of having in-person classes. Breckinridge County families can find more information about NTI assignments on the district's website, which is brec.kyschools.us.
And Louisville is preparing for the potential of snow next week. JCPS is making sure parents are aware of its changes to its snow day plan.
Yeah, that includes far fewer cancellations and more NTI days. Jim Stratman is in the studio with us breaking that down. And Jim, luckily here we do know that the district plans to let parents know pretty early.
Yeah, they're going to do their best. By 5 o'clock day of, they're going to have a decision made, and that message is going to go out to parents through the school messenger app and also on social media. And of course, we'll let you know here on WHAS11 as well. Now that could be late for some parents, but with the new go or no go policy, JCPS is doing away with some of the flexibility it once had in favor of a more black and white kind of approach. Now students are going to have to make sure that they are prepared for any bad weather by taking home their computers, chargers, and materials the day before if it looks like we could have some bad weather coming. When students are home, they're going to be working on short-term NTI lessons. The district says that these lessons are going to be self-paced and the students will not get live instruction from teachers online during those NTI days. JCPS hopes this new plan will keep students engaged and learning while eliminating the need for makeup days and extending the school year. Now, we did have a chance to speak with officials from the Jefferson County Teachers Association about this idea of dropping snow days.
I really think that is a superintendent and school board decision. Certainly, we believe that we should try to use the option that makes the most sense for the situation.
Now, if students do have an NTI day, that means that extracurricular club activities, team practices, games, they're all going to be canceled as well. District officials told us the bitter cold temperatures coming next week could see a chance to put this plan into action very, very soon. But remember, Monday, school is already closed for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That won't be NTI. We are expected to hear more about this plan from the district a little bit later on this afternoon. Grace, Eric?
Jim, thank you. I'll mention I just got the high wind warning issued that came from the city just now. Ben's already been talking about it, but just so you know, in case you got the same message, I'll underscore something that Jim said as well. It's about the WHAS11 free app. We'll send you those important weather updates on air, and of course on that app, you can get alerts on school changes as soon as we get them.
All right, good tips there. We want to get now to some of our other top stories today. Kentucky State Police are looking for 2 teens who escaped from a youth development center. Police say 17-year-old Marcellus Soul and 16-year-old Daryl Goodwin were being held in Mayfield, Kentucky, and went missing last night around 7:15. Both face robbery charges, and Goodwin has also been charged with possession of a handgun by a minor. Soul is from New Albany with ties to Hardin County, and Goodwin is from Jefferson County. If you see either of them, you are advised not to approach them, but to call KSP Post 1 at 270-856-3721.
6 minutes after the hour now, and the man who police say caused this crash is expected in court this morning. 26-year-old Coley Stotts is charged with murder, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and fleeing and evading police. According to Metro Police, officers tried to pull him over at 33rd and Fland in the Portland neighborhood on Wednesday night while he was driving a car that was stolen out of Indianapolis. Police say he then took off when an officer turned on his lights and sirens, drove into the intersection of 35th and Bank Streets, where he hit another car. Well, the driver of that car later died at a local hospital. Stotts is expected in court at 9 o'clock this morning.
6 years after a deadly apartment fire, a Louisville family finally has closure. Yesterday in court, a judge sentenced Denisha Peden to 46 years in prison for purposefully starting a fire in 2017. The fire happened in the St. Denis neighborhood on Shanks Lane, killing a mother and her 2 children. Peden pleaded guilty, admitting to intentionally setting the fire in the hallway of the apartment building. Neighbors were trapped inside, some jumping out of windows to escape. In court, one of the victims who did get out addressed Peden directly.
You've made me a puzzle that'll always miss 3 pieces. It feels like a dream, like I'm in a coma. The most haunting memory is when I realized that I got out, that they did it.
Peden's charges include 3 counts of murder and 15 counts of wanton endangerment. She has to serve all of her sentences concurrently without parole.
A former Louisville Metro Council member and JCPS high school teacher is expected to return to the classroom today. Yesterday, Kamar Rashad defended himself after JCPS reassigned him back in October. JCPS put Rashad on non-instructional duties and reassigned him from his teaching duties at Breckenridge Metropolitan High, but never specified why. Yesterday, he said it was because he broke up a fight between 3 students. He says 2 boys were attacking a girl. Rashad says the 2 boys told officials that he was physical with them. Well, the district investigated and concluded that the claims were unfounded. Rashad said the district cleared him back in October, but today will be his first day back on the job.
4 weeks before, I just been celebrated the Kentucky Teacher of the Year, so that was the highest point of my life. And then to go from that roller coaster to what is the lowest point of my life is very difficult.
Rashad believes the district needs a quicker process when teachers are cleared of wrongdoing. He is now looking to serve as vice president of the Jefferson County Teachers Association.